Good morning, everybody. What is the date today? I think it's the 13th. September 13th, 2019. These are your morning announcements. I forgot to wear my watch, so I don't know what day it is. Anyway, on my way to work. Got a wedding today. Whoop. I got most of it set up yesterday, so only have to set up a little bit. Do some cleaning. It'll be fun. I'm a little tired. We had a lot of storms roll through last night, and they kept me up, or kept waking me up, I should say. It's pretty gnarly. I think we got like 1.5 inches of rain or something crazy like that. So there are parts of Milwaukee that are flooded. These people go so slow. Come on. It's the pedal on the right. It's the pedal on the right. Anyway, I had a lot of fun last night in Miss Canadian Scrapper's room. Oh my gosh. Crazy, crazy fun. I wish I could have stayed a little bit longer. My roommate, Chrissy, she goes to sleep very early. She goes to sleep during the week early because she's got to be up at 3 in the morning to be at work by 5. And on the weekends, she gets up at 1 in the morning to be at work by 3. So I have to make the house quiet when she goes to sleep so that she can get her rest in. And but at least I got to spend some time in Miss Canadian Scrapper's room because it was really fun. I don't know that I need to talk about kangaroos ever again, though. And then I made a short but sweet appearance in J-Dub's room just to say hi to everybody. And then Miss Canadian Scrapper and the group that were in there came and did a raid in that room, which was fun to see everybody kind of swarm in. I really like when people do that. I think that is so cool. And again, I couldn't stay real long because I had to get off and do something with the dog. Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know what to do about Crosby. He's 9, okay? And within the last 6 months, he has developed a fear that he's never had before. He's afraid of sudden noises. Like, for instance, thunder, okay? He was never afraid of thunder, ever. It never bothered him. He slept right through it. Even the loudest bangs, he just slept right through it. Now, he hears it and he gets all freaked out. All freaked out. And he has been going down in the basement when it would start thundering. But the last time he went down into the basement, he fell down the stairs. So I don't want him going into the basement because I don't want to come home from work one day and find him at the bottom of the stairs with a broken leg or something, or dead. You know what I mean? So we're keeping the basement closed off so that he can't go down there. And I feel bad because I know that's his safe spot, but I don't know what to do, you know? So we have these treats called Composure, which are kind of like, I think they're like the doggy version of like melatonin or valerian. And, I gave him one of those, and he did eventually calm down and was able to lay down and go to sleep and stopped crying. But he was crying, and I'm like, Crosby, what do you want? And then he started barking, and I was like, okay, that's it. I have to go do something with him, to make him not be so loud. Because poor Chrissy, man, it's bad enough that she's got to get up so freaking early in the morning and then she loses sleep. Well, it turned out she didn't get much sleep last night anyway because of those freaking storms that rolled through. She's one of those people who wakes up, when she hears noises. And so she didn't get much sleep last night. I didn't get much sleep last night. Rick, of course, slept through the whole thing. The guy literally has slept through a tornado. When he was like 13 years old, his dad was living in West Bend, Wisconsin. A tornado rolled through. He and his brother Craig and his dad slept through a tornado. There was all kinds of damage, trees down, debris everywhere, you know, windows broken, you name it. They slept through it. So Rick can sleep through anything, and that scares me a little bit because, you know, what if the house started on fire or something? You know what I mean? But he can sleep through anything. Devante too. He can sleep through pretty much anything. He like sleeps with, he puts Pandora on at night when he goes to sleep, and then he puts on like comedians, and he falls asleep listening to these comedians. I would not be able to sleep if I was listening to a comedian and there was all this constant laughter, you know? I could not sleep through that. Devante sleeps like a rock. He can't sleep unless he's got that kind of noise going on. And he attributes that to being in the Navy, you know, when it's really loud and people are constantly moving about and talking and doing things on the ship. You have to learn how to sleep through noise. And so he has. But Rick has got no military experience whatsoever, so I don't know where that came from, that he was able to sleep through it. Maybe he just learned how to, I don't know. But I don't have that gift, and neither does Chrissy. And yeah, so the storms kept us up. But that's okay. Fortunately, I got most of what I needed to get done yesterday at work. I had a long day yesterday. Oh my gosh, my nose. Thank you. God bless me. Well, that was gross. Hi guys, do you find me attractive? So, what else is going on? Nothing much, really. Everything is kind of same old right now, which is okay. Oh, Chrissy talked to me yesterday. She's like, Rach, we got to go and do stuff on the days that we're off of work. We can't just hang out here at the house. We're too young to just be sitting around doing nothing. And she's right. You know, I am very wrapped up in YouTube, and I am very wrapped up in watching. I'm like going through series that I've always wanted to watch but never had the chance to watch it. Like, I just finished watching 5 seasons of Babylon 5. I always wanted to watch Babylon 5. Now it comes free with my Amazon Prime. So I watched through the series, and I've decided that I'm very glad that I waited to watch that series until I was a grown woman who was a bit more politically savvy than I was before. What is with all the popo over here? My lands. There's like all kinds of police back there. Because actually, Babylon 5 is it's a sci-fi series, but I think it's a sci-fi series that even non-sci-fi people could really enjoy, because it's very politically intertwined and scandalous. It was really good. So when the last episode aired, I cried like a baby. I just cried like a baby. But yeah, it was good. I really enjoyed it. So now I'm going to watch through the Kevin Sorbo series Andromeda, which was a show that was created by Gene Roddenberry. Look at more police. What is going on, y'all? The police are out in force. Oh yeah. What you gonna do when they come for you? So yeah, I'm going to watch through Andromeda. I'm probably going to go through and watch Deep Space Nine again. I did watch that when it originally aired, but I think I'm going to watch that again. Probably watch the Stargate series again. Because there was a lot of the Stargate series that I did not see. So when it originally aired, because I started watching it like towards the end of its run, actually. So I want to go through and watch that again. Do you guys got any good TV shows you guys want to recommend that I could watch? It doesn't have to be sci-fi. Although I love sci-fi and fantasy. It doesn't have to be sci-fi and fantasy, but if you've got a favorite series that you like, just mention it in the comments below and let me know what you guys suggest for me to watch. I've watched quite a bit of sci-fi. I wish I could go to space. When I was growing up, when I was a little kid, I should say, I thought by now we would be in outer space. Like colonizing Mars and some of the moons of the bigger planets. I thought we would be doing that by now. And I'm kind of bummed that, you know, we haven't gotten that far, and I probably won't ever have a chance to go into outer space. But I can live vicariously through these shows and cheer on the people. I hope that I live long enough to see people go to Mars. That would be really, really freaking cool. I'd even like to see people go back to the moon. If we've ever been there, actually. That's a debate. When I was younger, I used to be staunchly against the fact that we went to the moon. I didn't believe it for a second. After I watched a show on the making of the original Star Wars series, the Star Wars movie, I mean, A New Hope, I saw this program on TV that talked about how George Lucas was toying with the special effects for that movie back in the early 60s. And they showed a bunch of things that he had done, you know, just movie shorts that he had done to try to perfect the craft, you know, perfect the craft of creating these special effects. And they were so realistic. And it made me go, huh, you know, maybe these people who say that we haven't been to the moon and that everything was shot in a sound studio could actually be true. I mean, we were in a space race with Russia. Maybe we hoaxed the whole thing just to get ahead of, to say that we were ahead of Russia, you know? But as I've gotten older, learned a little bit more about the science behind it, I'm leaning more and more towards the fact that we did go to the moon, but I would like to see us go back. Whether we went there or not, I want to see us go back. I want to see us go to the moon, go to Mars, and if I live long enough to hear them talking about colonizing Mars, that would make me super happy. But we'll see. We'll see where life takes us. Who knows? In a few years, there might be, I mean, they're already working on they're doing all kinds of research into prolonging the human life. It's weird because in our genetic coding, there's nothing that they can find to induce the aging process, you know, where our cells just stop doing what they're supposed to do. And maybe they'll find the trigger that'll turn off aging, you know, and then maybe we'll all have the opportunity to go to space. Who knows? Who knows? The future's wide open. I think first of all we have to solve our own problems here on Earth. We need to stop killing each other. That would be nice, wouldn't it? We need to get rid of all the people who want to kill all the people. We need to organize for anarchy. Wait, what? Anyways, all right, I've talked long enough, you guys. I hope you all have a great day. I love you. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and hopefully I will see you guys in some of the lives this weekend. So, you take care. All right, bye-bye.